Now, I know everybody's like, damn, this dude said the N word. Frankie J, Frankie J um, made his solo career in R&B music. He's Mexican American descent and don't know all his shut. Oh, I hate having this. Just put don't disturb on my phone. Sorry, y'all, because I'm using this phone. Okay, so let me get this story. Y'all know I have supported Frankie J. I've been to his concerts. He's like the Latino Usher. He's the Mexican American descent. He worked with Baby Bash, y'all know he used to be with Kumi Kings, with, A.B. Quintanilla, Selena's Brothers group. And what happened is recently over the weekend, his car says, comes on and it says, my nigga. So he put on Instagram about the cars know who I am and slash, with the hashtag, my nigga is snap. So many like the Latinos was on there laughed. Okay, so if Cat Williams was saying that shit in Phoenix, it was not funny. Just like George Lopez was not funny. So I'm very cordial with this. Okay, so then I said, really? Then one Latinos dude said that I offended me. Yeah, I offended me. What if I put, and I'm, y'all let me, those who come on this channel, I'm not 100% African American. Both on my mom and dad's side, there's mixed backgrounds. I do not identify with the one drop rule, or blood quantum, the black nationalist bullshit, white nationalist ideology, what race is. Okay, I'm with the multiracial movement. My background is African American, French, Spanish, Creole. Actually, one of my four grandparents on my mama's side is a Rial, R-I-L, R-I-A-L. That's Spanish. Go Wikipedia, find out. And his parents from Louisiana. He was born in Texas in 1847, according to the census. And his parents from Louisiana, which makes sense because Spain owned Louisiana, took the natives land from Louisiana, and the American, saying, and then the French from Canada came over and took it, okay, which is the Acadians, aka Cajuns, and they were Creoles, and they brought black slaves from the South, and also from the Caribbean, Dominican Republic, and Haiti, okay. That's like could be Haitian Dominican if I trace more, keep on tracing, okay. Never know, okay. And Native American mixtures, Choctaws, name, but after they like Beyonce, she's Cherokee, she's Creole too, okay. So that's why, okay. So, and I'm also Irish, English, and American, okay. I changed my roots. Actually, the farthest I went was to my fourth grandmother. That's my third grandmother's husband's mother, who's white. Okay, she was okay. So remember, she was a black Spanish Creole woman because they changed. It was Riles on her record, but record showed that her dad was a Real. That was shocking to find it out. Okay, and so, and anyone know that if you're family from Louisiana, you have a Spanish last name or French, it's Creole, because Spain also was called Spanish Creoles, and it even for black people too, and also not always rape. It was also mixing by marriage or either consensual relationships. Some of them married black women, mixed race black women. They had free people of color doing. They don't teach it in school, okay? People, what I'm saying. So that's why I'm not too much. A lot of other folks get offended by having Creole roots, but I'm not ashamed. When I was reading on FreshCreole.com over the years, I'm like, wow, we're told even here in Texas, because many of them came to Texas and mixed with other black folks and Anglo black folks, because the white side of us is not French or Spanish, it's also Anglo, okay? And black natives and pure black people, and they're told with the one, because this is a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant state, Texas, as it got started from Mexico, do the Alamo, drug in Santa Ana, and don't forget that Mexico had Afro-Mestizo mixture, anti-slavery law written by Vicente Guerrero, my hero, who's Afro-Mestizo, second president of Mexico, know your history. That's why Texas had the Alamo, because of the anti-slavery law that he written in 1829, 26, 29. Okay, he emancipated slaves. He made slavery illegal 1826 and 1829 in Mexico. He emancipated Afro-Mexican slaves that the Spaniards brought during the colonial period of time in Mexico. And remembering this before anyone jump in, and even Frankie J do have some African DNA, which I wouldn't be shocked, like I wouldn't shocked by George Lopez DNA test. Doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't go around if I'm, which I am part Hispanic, the Spanish Creole part of me because it relates to Spain. If I were going to call myself a spick or a wetback, even though I call myself a wet black, but I don't go put on the Instagram, okay, wet black, okay, you know what I'm saying? Which is true. I wouldn't mind. I prefer that word over the word nigga, because in this history, the word nigga is the most racist, stupid, ugliest word. And every time I see a brother calls himself, I cannot sit here and get mad about a cop shooting you. Okay? It's like bald headed hoe Amber Rose, and I did call her hoe. She's making slut walks. Okay? But if a woman wants to be respected, she cannot sit here and ask people to disrespect her. So when you call yourself a hoe, you're asking the whole world to disrespect you. As a man, we know, okay, women, who act like Curry, uh, Aisha Curry, they expect it as ladies, okay? But women who call themselves hoes and say they're proud of it, don't expect a man to respect you. Especially, I'm gonna treat you like you want to be treated. So when a brother calls himself a nigga, I don't have respect for that brother. I mean, I'm sorry. I many times got an argument with brothers. It's like freeman, runaway slave, me, okay, fighting faithful house and field slaves, okay, who love their master so bad that they will do anything for their master to hurt another person of African descent. Mixing out, and all majority of us are mixing about how dark or light we are, and how we look. It's got folks like Frankie J who are African descent, okay, who are mixed with down the family tree as well, because we all come in different colors. That one drop trash, okay. And I'm glad that 50 years ago, that rule is no longer a law. Thank you, Jesus, okay? Since the love versus Virginia case, when they say it's unconstitutional and we're able to check the boxes on the census, like I do, I checked more than one box, okay? Okay? I went to multiracial since I was in my teens, and I'm 38 years old. I'm a couple, I think Frankie J 2 years older than me, or 3 years older than me. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm born 79. Okay. So I was in that movement, you know what I'm saying? I know the organizer of the multiracial solidarity march in July 1996, when he marched to try to make this DNT be on the census. It was LULAC and Nation Islam was not the right school. I can't say that. But in the SCP, LULAC and La Raza and Urban League and AIM, which is American Indian Movement, and Asian League, and so all they came and attacked this multiracial, like a bunch of bananas and coons and coconuts and call it like it is, coconut, banana, coon, coconuts, apples. Okay, call it like it. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say those words. Okay, they sold out because they talking about losing numbers. But you got folks who are Hispanic, who are racially mixed with 19 races, not just two, 3 races. Whether from Mexico, Puerto Rico, so like Rosa Perez and Rodney Villegas situation when she blasted him on The View, that Latinos have African, including in Mexico too, okay? And it's a small percentage because people deny it. They able to check what they want to check on there, but if they go and do y'all go research on everybody in the whole country, they wouldn't be shocked that 19.3 of those groups are in those people, no matter what they look like. Yes, they're Afro-Mexican people like me in Veracruz and Guerrero, Oaxaca, okay? But you have people like Selena, big lips, I question that, okay? You know what I'm saying? And look like George Lopez, who are Afro-Mexicans don't look it because all those years of mixing, mejor de raza. Come on, I know about that, okay? Raza Casimo said that, what's his name? That Jose Vasconcelos said, about getting rid of the black race by race mixing, all that. So I know the idea that Mejor de Raza comes from. That's why you have Latinos for Trump, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because they, and they're trash talking Black Lives Matter. Don't forget that it's Latino Lives Matter who's aligned with Black Lives Matter, okay? And I talked to them, I ain't never seen Latino Lives Matter. I'm like, yes, I do, because I research. Y'all too busy looking at mainstream media. Stop looking at mainstream media and look at other things outside of it, okay? Think outside the box like I do, okay? So, let me get to the story. So what happened is, someone explaining why I'm getting upset about this. Okay, so when he said this, I said, really? And then there's a sister, she got lighter than I am. And then another sister about my complexion came in. She said, you need to be offensive, you need to be taken down, whatever. And I said, right, thank you. And I said, excuse me. The N word is ugly and offensive, just like the W. That's a W word, not the word itself. You put the WB in the word, word, okay? In the SPIC, the word against with S and with C. So that excuse me, just like you don't be called those words, don't call, use the word nigga, okay? Because yes, I know you have African Americans and coon and friends who have lack respect for themselves. That's why if they look like modern day hobo clown, okay, if y'all know the Tariq Rashid, I'm glad he brought that up. That's why I don't dress that way. I dress GQ. Sagging pants, looking ratchet, looking ghetto and trash. They have lack of education. And they do have education. They choose to be uneducated. and act uneducated, and then they get intimidated by someone like me, whether it be a brother that's my shade, light or dark, whatever the phenotype is, or a sister, same thing, who don't buy into that, excuse me for name, bullshit. They didn't want to call us coon self-haters, but they don't want to self-hate because they feel that by their black DNA that is lower than who they are, and that's why they had to adapt to a racist society by calling themselves niggas or any anti-black stereotype. Okay, so when they see someone like me, they get intimidated because all the years they've been being a people pleaser and a cookie cutter bitch, as what Sean Paul would say, okay, two white supremacies and people who claim to be black nationalists when they ain't, who tell us what our place is. Why I'm not with the Nation of Islam, H.L. Hunt, the white billionaire, but about that dog group, okay, and that's why they're making books and they trying to tell you every time you're trying to fight for your rights, integrate whatever. It's about integration for the money, okay. It was for economic power because when they put in segregation, they want us to be economic development. That's why they burn Black Wall Street, idiots, y'all. They burn Rosewood. They want us to have shit, okay. They want to work in a little small wage job. Y'all fight about Latino immigrants having, which I don't fight for them because I don't want to live that way. Baby, all about trying to live the blues. Before Donald Trump became president and he admitted he was a racist, that was my role model besides Oprah. To live good, not live in ghetto in the hood, okay? Never that was my plan, okay? So, so when they see someone like me who know the game, who know that them making fun of us and calling us coons, I laugh because they portray the stereotypes of the minstrel show characters. You remember when Jim Crow minstrel show when they used to put blackface or have African American people act dumb and stupid, lazy, and anything that's negative to paint our image of the community? That's why. So when you meet people who in reality live that shit, is Latinos and other groups assume, who are not all, but those who not somehow naive, if you're educated with money, excuse me, yes, assume that's the definition of what an African American citizen person is: smoke weed, have baby out of wedlock, live in the government system, not working. Okay, not everybody in the government system when you're poor, but not the ones who don't want to do anything, who want to stay. And you can't talk to me because I do work. Okay, God dog it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to get out of my situation, and I had family who didn't want me to be self sufficient when I was 18 years old, 20 years ago. That's why. Okay. So that's why I'm not family oriented. I'm sorry. When you go for your dream, that's important. The people around you, whether your family or not, those are your enemies who are against it. Okay, and live by that. All right. So you know what I'm saying? It's more because you remember when they gone, you're gonna be realize, well, I should did this, should could have would have did it, and I'm not trying to have that moment. Okay, they don't like me as who I am. Bye. I don't have to worry about that. At least that's drama in my life. But the truth of the matter is, the adults who don't want to see each other succeed, they want to tell you how to dress, act, and all else. They want to have total control of your life, just like a slave master. So those are the ones those in our community need to stop hanging with. Okay. So when other groups see these people intimidate us to the point you wish you had a dog come Uzi to shoot their asses when they're trying to harass you about this, or those in our community, and those who also who tell them to do this too, those outside, okay? They think that those ugly people, the ugly stereotypes, are the true definition of being black is in America, because people see black as lower in America. That's why when I want to live in the United States, when I get my passport, I need to get the hell out of here. And you got people who claim to be pro-black. They define it as in defending anything negative and trying to somehow dumb, stupid way make it seem positive of that. So that's why they don't. You see that people ain't trying to progress. They ask me when I was at the workforce. They say, "Dang, how do you always looking for work and you still have a job, this and that?" Because I don't share that hood logic. Is what Bun Kwee Angela Johnson would say. Okay, I don't share that junk. Hood logic is stupid. Ain't logic at all. Okay. So I don't live that stereotype. Y'all know me. I'm very unique. I have no apologies of it. I'm very individualistic. I'm not collective. If I see someone acting a fool and a group of people acting a fool, if it was jump the cliff, I'm the one be standing there looking at them like stupid. That's y'all dumb ass jump the cliff. Okay. So the truth of the matter is, I'm just explaining why I'm getting upset. I'm gonna go around the topic, but I'm gonna let you know. So when I said that, then he said, "Please don't." I'm like, "Please don't what?" Please don't what? Don't criticize you using the N-word, but you've been singing black music. And I sing Latin music. I sing the I sing the woman at the reggaeton. I mean, you've seen my Instagram, I'm sure you have. You've probably seen my social media. I never, Coco black identified friends probably told dumb and stupid ones. I bet they hood and don't and want you to emulate that negative stereotype. Talking about those in our community for their personal sake, so they can feel somehow empowered to see a person falling backwards with them. The truth of the matter is, not all of us of African American community don't go around calling themselves niggas. And if you heard me use the word nigga, I was also would say white man's nigga or just hurting people who use the word nigga. Okay? Because I love to attack. When they attack me, I love to attack them too. They get ratification. Mom, I get ratification to attack them because they nothing irrelevant to me. You asking, and I'm for Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, and their lives matter, but you asking me to call myself a nigga was no different than I tell a white officer to shoot me and or put a lynch or a Klansman put a noose around my neck. Okay? It's disrespectful. So when we call you out, don't say please don't, Frankie J. Please don't use the word either. Okay? And now my Instagram, you see me put no speaker way back on my Instagram. Cause I'm not disrespectful like that. I'm not racist. And also too, I have a lot of love for Latinos. For one thing, I ain't talking about Pocho mind, those who want to be white, like Trump support type, okay? But I had immigrants who are Latinos who are from Mexico, which is I'm not against DACA, who treat me more with respect than those who are born here because that Americanization, that whitewash, that all, not just the Latino community, the African descendants, that's what they call the coons you hang with, okay? Different perspective, different mentality. Not everybody lives that mentality, okay? You understand? That's why people move to different countries, which I don't mind living. If America burns in hell, let it happen, okay? But the Latino immigrants, men who come fresh out of the country, do not have that mentality, and they treat me respect. And they respect me when I mention my multiracial background. They don't try to debate me. But I am only one particular one. It was a Honduran dude, and he was mulatto. I wanted to yank the dog on and take the cigarette and burn his face with it when you had to debate on that. But other than that, I don't live for nobody. I don't pay nobody's way. Okay? Maybe they stupid friends that look more like me, whether it be my shade, a little lighter than me, darker, whatever. But I'm not them. I'm my own individual person. Okay? I respect my individuality. I don't go around calling Latinos that because at the same time that Mexico, that border was our Rio Grande when Texas was stolen, okay? From Sam Houston, that the city I live in, God dog, okay? I was just a detail this weekend and just seeing that statue on 45, just, ooh, that's, okay, Sam, for real. All right, so that's the point is, I don't mind leaving this country. Like I was telling the white folks on social media, I don't mind leaving this country. Y'all go ahead and make this country burn to hell. And I have mixed with Native American. It's my country too, more than theirs. Okay, I have 3 homelands to go to. I have Africa, this continent here, North America, and Europe. I have the French and Spanish and Irish, English that I know of. Okay, because it's more to the story when you do your geographical research, and you've been doing this since '93. Okay, talking about me. Okay, to 2016. It's more to the story, and because white men didn't want us to know all that. Okay, just like the song Janet Jackson, history. What she said, the song New Agenda, her Janet album, history hidden for me to find my identity. I will never feel I'm somebody. That's okay. So that's why. Okay, it's weird that this song came out in '93, the same year that the After album came out, the same year that I moved the movie Queen when I was watching Halle Berry play Queen. Inspired me to learn my multiracial background. Okay. To research my roots. So I identify what I mix with, and I don't identify what people see me as. I don't let the ignorance define me, okay? And they hate can't have that control. They will never have that control. So you getting upset of us telling you to stop using the word nigga is no different than Latinos get upset when Cat Williams made that joke in Phoenix, okay? I don't understand. And you're singing Lionel Richie songs. You're singing R&B songs. You're singing Spanish songs too. Okay, remember I gave you props for singing Lionel Richie song and gave you props for singing songs by four Buddha de Lord. You know what I'm saying? Vida. Okay, give me my fantasies. He also it's a Spanish version of that song too. Okay, I remember that song Vida. Okay, so you were singing Lionel Richie songs. Follow me. Easy like Sunday morning. Remember you were singing that song? Okay, I remember you. Okay, and I gave you props, and I said that what I said that you ought to get a Grammy because real artists do not get praised in today's. You know what I'm saying? So remember, like I actually screenshot this, like screenshot what you did in this search. I screenshot that too, so I was gonna put that before this. I was gonna put that on something like that. Rain J, shout out to me, okay? Like my comments, but now the N word, just like Chiquis Rivera. Jennifer Rivera had to apologize, just like Jennifer Lopez. And you know I'm a big Jennifer Lopez fan, but when those stupid Coon Ja Rule and her being, I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and say this, Jennifer Lopez being stupid at born in 1969, okay? You not that far from the civil rights movement when they started signing the bills and stuff in 1960. I remember 10 years younger than her, 79. You should know better, okay? The dude being a retarded coon, talking about Ja Rule, told you to say the word nigga. Your dumb ass gonna sing the song nigga and get upset that why we have backlash because what's the name? Big Pun. No, because one thing, no, I don't condone Big Pun, even SPM, any of the Latin art, even Baby Bash in the past saying the end. I don't condone that word. But y'all hung around with dumb, coon, ghetto trash people who have no sense. Yeah, I'll criticize them. Who told you to say that word and it doesn't offend them? Okay, so I guess I go to any woman and call them a hoe and say, well, why you calling me a hoe? I ain't no hoe. You disrespect me. You being sexist. Well, Amber Rose called herself a hoe. So what's wrong with calling her a hoe? That's the same. That's the same damn argument. Or like, for example, what's her name that's white and Hispanic? She Mexican, she Puerto Rican, Italian, talking about Mariah Lynn on Love and Hip Hop. She got into a fight with some girl, Dream, whatever, and y'all cooning folks and her saying the N-word. Why y'all cutting that video off when she went off on Instagram? I was trying to find out I was going to trash talk Mariah Lynn on my channel. Anyway, they see right there when old bald head Cisco Rosario called Rich Dollars a nigga. Ain't none of them damn coons of different shades didn't come and defend Rich Dollar ass. And y'all want to come together my ass for a civil war because y'all don't try to tell me how to run my damn life. I don't want no Mexican, no black, no white, Spanish, anybody, my mom, dad, any motherfucker tell me how to run my dumb ass life. If I want to live my life the way you think it's stupid or you like it or not, hey, take it easy, okay? But get back to the subject. So, you see what I'm saying? That's hood ghetto trash, ghetto mess that Big Pun Fat Joe was saying. I mean, I like the song with him and Joe, you know what I'm saying? I won't play it no more. But he did with ghetto trash. Jennifer Lopez, man, came from the Bronx. Maybe used to be in the hood, but she moved on up when she did move with Selena. So we're seeing her as a household name. Next thing she using the N word, and then like even I have the old 6 and I had many times. I never forget I was taping that song. You duplicate on your back in the day if in case I have a house party. Okay, on a cassette tape, I'm old, just like you. And I had to edit a part with Big Pun. I feel so good. He said when he said the N word. Okay, and I'm like, how would he feel if I was using the word spig or what? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's still racist. But those Coco black identify because of that one drop trash. I hate to use the one drop terminology when it comes to her identity. But the black identified friends, dark, light, kinky, curly hair, whatever they feel, Texas, all that mixture we have in our background. If they had no sense, they dumb, they do nothings. Okay, that's why they make us look terrible. Okay, that's why they got folks like Fox News and Cody Falter and all of them making fun of us. That's why I'm calling for separation. And y'all don't want to try to take them. Take it when you no. Fred Douglass didn't hang with slaves when he was free. Let me get this set. Get this set right there. Fred Douglass, who was black, white, Native American. Plantation mom, dad was white, you know what I'm saying? And mom was black, Native American. Once he was free, he didn't hang with slaves. Because slaves would go back and tell massa, so they would try to kidnap a freedom. While the freemen in the South had to carry papers with them until they were free. Okay? So, if people being slave-minded folks of African descent and they being cooning, the stomach block, they the fiddlers on the movie Roots, okay, of trying to get progress, you can't sit here and be around them and try to convince them, try to change. You gotta let them be where they at. They continue their beating with massa and their mistreatment, but they chose it on their own. Even with the Black Lives Matter movement, I'm starting to get in this situation because next time I see a brother and then we see social media, you call yourself a nigga and you act like a thug, I can't sit and defend you. You don't want to perpetrate a stereotype that makes us be targets, okay? Get to the subject. But Big Pun in the Bronx, the hood, the ghetto trash, I get tired y'all use that definition. Just like if you don't like nobody defining Latinos as cartels, don't use thugs in the community. There's no different cartels. Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Their behavior, no matter what their ethnicity is, as definition of who we are either. Okay? Stop referring to that part of the culture. Why not refer to those in the culture who don't live that way, who are percent, who don't live that mess? Like you seen Lionel Richie. Something positive. Like you said when I see Mariah Carey and Lionel Richie, I say y'all need to look up to this stuff, look at the Chief Keef and Kodak Black and Excision and all that other stuff. Please stop looking to those people. Look at something like Lionel Richie, something positive, okay? So I'm gonna get tired that y'all like to use black negativity as definition of what black in America is. And so when I see Big Pun and I see where he come up, yeah, 9 out of 10 of folks in the hood, not all, were ghetto-minded. And it's not too much they fault when it comes to public education, but mamas and daddies that brought them here should have taught them about, if they grandmas and grandpas should talk about it back then. But if they was ignorant too, that too. So there's two sides of what can cause that mess. Education, lack of education, who they really are, and people in the family ain't provide that mess and also going on with the problem, but at the same time fucking complain about it. So unlike me, I try to do something about it. Okay? So to Frankie J, if you're looking at this video, if you didn't like me saying it, I didn't call you, the B word or SPIC word. I got a drop of Spanish in me too. Okay, got dog. Okay, so that makes me part Latino. If there's no real in the family tree, that's what Spanish can get. Okay, okay. So I supported you and actually defend your crossover because I do the same thing. I sing Spanish music. I didn't know I had Spanish origin. Meantime, I went to San Chicago. I was like, oh, I part like that all the time. Point is, I supported you all this time because you're doing the same thing I would do. Because I don't like the like Bruno Mars, who's also Hispanic and Asian. He's Puerto Rican and Filipino. See, I know about these people and Jewish, white Jewish. Because that's part white Jewish and part Puerto Rican. Anyway, point is, he didn't like that's why he called himself Bruno Mars. His name was Peter Hernandez, whatever. Wait. He didn't want people to stereotype him based on race when it comes to music. I don't like nobody stereotyping me based on race either, okay? They were trying to make him do Latin music. And he's like, no, I want to do R&B. Like, we danced the other day to, the other day, when I was at an event, to, 24 karat. Yeah, y'all talking about in Uptown Funk, okay? And so my point is, you know what I'm saying? So they try to make him do Spanish music. He don't want to do Spanish music. He's not ashamed of it, but he want to do something. Actually, he was singing Scomin' Out Floor recently, Selena song recently. He don't want people to find him based on what music he listens to. Like Santana did the same thing. He want to do mariachi music. He want to do rock and roll. Okay, I'm the same thing. I don't mind doing R&B, but for some reason I'm comfortable singing in Spanish. I like doing things unexpected. I'm very unique and different and have no apologies of it. Okay, so when I walk in a room, the presence of it shows, which I have no problem. I'm a Leo. What do you expect? I'm a king, okay? And I am a Leo. I'm born in Leo sign. What do you expect? Okay, what they say about us Leos is very accurate about me, okay? But the truth of the matter is, if you sitting here getting mad because we called you out, you no different. We called Jennifer Lopez out and Chiqui's Jenny Rivera's daughter. Who else been called out of the N-word, her Latino? I didn't mean to use Cardi B. Well, we got black, but yeah, you go here calling folks dark and you cockroaches and all the other junk. Okay, yes, okay. So that's why that she's falling, she's climbing up, but now everybody's bashing her down, and they roll the touch out. They're trying to throw her down. Okay, so. I had to call Cardi B. That's why I say this another product was way better rapper than Cardi B on my other video because when she started being ignorant on DJ Flag defending the N-word. Well, where all these mulatization come from? Because she's Dominican, but but you forget where you come from. You know when you start making comments on social media, you know what I'm saying. So that situation, okay, and that's why we don't like her using the N-word because we know exactly what it means. The hood, dumb, stupid motherfuckers, they got one drop of American Negro, aka American Negro blood, who don't know nothing when it comes to history, and if you talk about it, they don't want to hear about it because they know how guilty they are participating in this bullshit. They don't want to hang around you. Can you please stop referencing them to a culture? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, those in the African community, we need to stop hanging with people who want to see us fail, who want to put as an underclass, as a permanent underclass, as what Joe Clark said in the movie with that Morgan Freeman was playing in Leon May, okay? They want to see us in a permanent underclass, okay? So that's why they don't mind us being abused and have family members abused and not trying to go visit. Okay, they want to see us at the bottom. And got folks in our community doing the same thing. Stop hanging with people. And like I said, if Frankie J wants to deny me access to his Instagram, go on me and I'll stop listening to his music. I would never go to any concert if, I want to see Frankie J. And I forget, Steve B came. And when Steve B came, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I leave the room. Okay? If you coming. Okay? I make sure that I boycott you because that's how I do with you. Hey, that people did. That's why Cat Williams went down, which I didn't feel so far because Cat Williams doesn't understand when you make fun of that Mexican dude. When it was Nueva Mexico, when it was Mexico, that was all free land. Okay, and there was no black and brown racism until white supremacy brainwashed and fucked our minds up during the 1900s. Okay. So they saw that the black people in Texas and mixed race black people was crossing the Rio Grande and being free of Mexican army beat the white slave masters who try to come down to Mexico. See, people don't know their history, okay? They don't realize that black and brown people in California did get along. Actually, the Afro-Mexicans were one of the founders of Los Angeles along with the native Mexicans, okay, and the mestizos. It wasn't the Spaniards, okay? They don't realize the last governor who was Mexican descent of California, Pico was part Afro-Mexican, and one of his ancestors was mulatto. I think grandmother or something like that. All right, they don't know the history. When white Anglo-Saxon Protestant supremacy fucked our minds up in our schools, here we are going by their definition of us. Then what they expect out of us and the separation, because they saw us if they came together like that when the Trump situation going on. When they said fuck Donald Trump, way before Eminem came in, was YG came out with fuck Donald Trump, with black and brown people, black identified people, and brown, Hispanic people coming together with no fights then. We that took a white man to shape our ass up down in California. Okay? But truth of the matter is, do I get my point? Because we've been brainwashed and fed a false history. 9-10, this dude is black, part black. Besides Spanish, they talking about Frankie J. If you do his research, and it knows just like, okay, no different than mine, okay. So you get what I'm saying? We've been fed a false history, false narrative of who we are, and that's the whole reason why this shit is going on. And someone like me comes up and debunk it, then we the problem. But you don't want to whine about the problem, y'all who do that shit, okay? You can't whine about something and not trying to get rid of the problem. If you want to whine by and remain in it, and this is how it is what it is, then you keep it is what it is mentality in your life. We make changes, though, like someone like me, because we look at the future for us, myself, my kids, my grandkids, and those others who want to benefit from that future. We don't have to include you in there. That's why for separation when it comes to individuality, not race. Individuality when it comes to individuals. There's certain individuals trying to block your dream, block your goal, block your progress. You gotta block them out, even as your own mama and daddy. That's how you gotta do it, y'all, because you can't trust nobody. So in this case, Frankie J, this is my comment. I would never, you want to block me and you want to get mad about me at the N-word, go right ahead. Block me, okay? I don't hang with folks who want me to see someone like me, because when you say the N-word, it's telling me to stay at the bottom, live the bottom, adjust to it, and you got folks who your friends who can share African American heritage that I have are going to come in here and defend that like a bunch of coons on a slave master plantation, okay? So, because they don't truly love themselves. If anybody out here degrading themselves and calling themselves niggas, that's not love. Okay? And their actions, how they live their life. Them not trying to progress and get out of the situation and just going backwards with it shows that. Their behavior. Okay? Something dude, that you're going to be losing the fan here, because I don't play that shit. I lost Jada Lopez respect when she said the N-word on Ja Rule's song. And she apologized and she never did it again. But she should have known better. She born 1969, okay? I understand some dumb young people, okay, born after 1970, 80s, or especially 1990s, because it's 80s, we talk about racism at the time. But, because they've been brainwashed that those minstrel show ghetto rap, that gangster rap, that Jimmy Iovine shit, okay? I call it like it is, an Interscope and Death Row shit, that minstrel show, and along with, what's the one that died with NWA, that white Jewish dude can't stand, Jerry Heller shit, okay? I understand that they've been brainwashed with that buffoonery and coonery that's why we out here saying hands on, don't shoot, okay? But someone older should know better. Okay? And just because that dumbass of black identified friend went along with like a stupid coon, don't mean all of us had the same brain. Cause I don't know. That's why I mean, I like Ja Rule's music, but when 50 Cent attacked his dad, I didn't feel two shits about it. At first, I felt sorry, but when you over here defending and still defending the fact you gave Jennifer Lopez the lyrics to say that shit, when George Zimmerman go shoot, it was shoot Ja Rule, I would not share a tear. Okay, I call it like it is. If Yanez do it or whoever, or Menendez in Flint, Michigan, do that mess, I'm not gonna feel sorry. Or Cena, Brian Singer do the mystery of Sandra Bland, do that to Ja Rule. I shouldn't because you did. That's what we talk about right there. All right, that's all I gotta say. So hey, you have freedom of speech to put that N word and say your car no, your ass nigga, and then too, say if you do have Afro American DNA and you call yourself a nigga and you want to deny it, I guess you didn't get where you come from on that situation. Because I know about the Beholder Raza and Don't Tell About We Got Black DNA. That Rose Perez was talking about in the View. I already knew about them. I'm glad it's her Latina. She talked about when she called out Rodney Vieira, called Michelle Obama on Planet Apes. Okay? See, I keep up with this. I read about this. You have to read about the problems you're going through in life and all understand, yo. So y'all want to adjust to it. Don't bitch and moan about it if you adjusting to it. But if you don't want to adjust to it, you try to find out the reason why so you can solve the problem. And that's what I do. That's all to say. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.